Hey friends, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. If this is your first time checking out House Holm, I'm so glad you did. Today's video is a continuation from my last one. We are going to be talking about all things fall. I have a great shop with me for you guys. We are shopping Kirkland'S as well as Hobby Lobby. So many beautiful pieces out there, just so many. It was such a fun time going to see everything that these stores had to offer, and then I will be sharing my haul at the very end of this video. I want to show you guys what I picked up, and I hope that you find this video to be inspiring as you are starting to think about decorating for fall. Thank you so much for being here, and let's go ahead and check out my footage from Kirkland'S and Hobby Lobby. It's definitely no surprise that I am drawn to more of the muted colors really any time of the year, not just during the fall and holiday season. So this wreath in particular was one that I loved. I loved just the straw detail and the more muted greens in the leaves. I also thought that this one could be really pretty. This was more of a swag, and I really loved this one as well. I don't typically decorate with a lot of oranges or bright colors during the fall season, just kind of going along with how I like to keep our home year round. But they had so many pretty options, great front door wreath options, and they were running some sales. So definitely make sure that you check out the Kirkland'S sales before you go into the store. It seems like most of the time you can either have a coupon or they've got some sort of big sale going on. I had to capture that fall tablescape because I thought that just the use of all of their products was so just thought out. I loved how they had this jute rug that was a floor rug on the table, just kind of draped over the side. I thought that that would be so pretty if you were doing like a fall tablescape, or even maybe for Thanksgiving you have a bunch of people over and maybe kind of just a food table, not necessarily one you're sitting down at. Could be a great way to add some texture to your tabletop. I also loved all of the drinkware and glassware. There's some browns and amber glassy colors, which I thought were really pretty. And they had some really cute pillows. I'm not a huge one to decorate with pillows with text on them. I used to many years ago, and I guess even up until the last couple of years. I think that I've just decided to invest when I'm purchasing decor in more pieces that can transition well through each season and maybe aren't just so specific, but I know that so many people love, especially with that farmhouse style, having the text on signs and on pillows and those sorts of things. And Kirkland'S is definitely a great spot to go for those. It has been quite some time since I've been inside Kirkland's, and I had no idea that they had so many beautiful lamps. And they came in at pretty good price points. I was shocked. So I'm definitely keeping this in my back pocket for whenever I am in need of a lamp for one of our spaces. I just couldn't believe not only the larger lamps, but also they had really cute mini lamps that are great for your kitchen or your laundry room, just somewhere where you need just a little pop of soft lighting. These wooden risers brought back so many memories. We used to sell these in our home decor shop, and I love them. They can be used as chargers for table settings. You can just put a few candles on top, or even some pumpkins, and you've just immediately got a really cute little setup. You could also transition those into the Christmas time and put some cute little tabletop trees on there. They are just great pieces to have in your home to add just a little rustic touch. This Kirkland's that I was at had a 75% off table, and they had some really great neutral and also like spring and summery pieces that they were trying to clear out to make room for their holiday inventory, and definitely just great to check that out and grab a good deal. Okay, now on to Hobby Lobby. I found so many beautiful things at Hobby Lobby, and I've actually watched several of my friends share Hobby Lobby hauls already this fall. So I had my eyes peeled for just a couple of things in particular. I was definitely looking for these little maple leaves. I added those to my cart. Stay tuned, because I'll tell you what my plan is for those at the end of this video. But they had tons of beautiful fall florals as always. I know that Hobby Lobby is just a go-to place for so many of us for affordable fall stems. I was most excited to come to Hobby Lobby for this aisle in particular. I have seen so many friends lately sharing about the amazing selection of new vases and vessels and pots that Hobby Lobby has come out with, and I think my jaw dropped to the floor because I've never seen anything like this as far as just the selection and the wide variety, different colors and shapes. These are like Pottery Barn style and quality at a fraction of the cost. Now, I will say on the day that I went, they were not on sale, so I didn't purchase anything from this aisle, but I absolutely have plans of going back once this section is 50% off. So enjoy taking a look, doing a little window shopping with me. I loved this combination for a front porch. I thought this was a great little rug combo. I always check the non-seasonal decor when I am searching for seasonal decor, which sounds silly, but there are a lot of great pieces hidden throughout Hobby Lobby that can be used so well in the fall and in the Christmas seasons, and they're not always specifically in those section of the stores. So I like to go through and take a look at really the entire store whenever I go. I take that back. I skip like the craft aisles and things like that, although you can find some good things in there. But for fall, there's a lot of amber glass, a lot of great vases for fall, a lot of great pillows and rugs that you can find throughout the store that are not in the fall specific aisles. Okay friends, I hope you enjoyed that shop with me. I want to share my haul with you guys. I found so many great things and honestly wanted to take so many things home. I mean, the lamp selection at Kirkland's, I had No idea. I don't think I've been in Kirkland's since last Christmas, so it's definitely been a while, and I would say they have definitely upped their lamp game. They have some really great designer dupe looking lamps and at fairly affordable pricing as well. Whenever I'm in need of a lamp, I'm not right now, but whenever I am, I know that that's going to be like my go-to, the first place I go and check, because there were so many that I loved. I just had a blast looking through them. They also had some really great tabletop pieces for creating just a beautiful tablescape or centerpiece for the fall time, and I definitely felt inspired by a lot of that. They had some beautiful dishware that was themed towards the fall and Thanksgiving, lots of pumpkin shaped things. Speaking of, this is actually covered in glitter, so disregard that. But I picked up this super cute pumpkin mug. I'm a sucker for white mugs. We have a beautiful coffee bar in our home right off of the kitchen, and I love to put all of my like white and creamy colored mugs up there, and we use them every single day. Those are actually the mugs we use for our coffee and our tea and all of that good stuff. So this guy has a little bit of speckling detail, you can see, and then he has glitter on the inside, but such a cute little mug, perfect for the fall time. It was $9.99, and I want to say that it was also on sale when I purchased it. The other thing that I grabbed there is a pumpkin. It's one of their like realistic, I forget what they're called. I think maybe heirloom. I'll put it up on the screen for y'all, but it was a beautiful pumpkin. They have it in two colors. They have the green and they have the orange. So I don't have it here with me because I did end up returning it. I was going to try to wait and show it to y'all before I returned it, but things just didn't line up. I love it. However, it's a little bit on the pricier side, and when I found the similar one at Hobby Lobby in the correct color for my color scheme and my color palette that I'm kind of trying to bring into our home this fall, I decided to go ahead and go the Hobby Lobby route. Now, that green pumpkin from Kirkland's, once I got it into my home, it looked kind of blue. So I don't know if that's just the coloring of it and I just didn't notice it so much in the store, or if it was kind of up against our wall color and our trim, but it just looked like it clashed more than complemented, and so I decided to return that. The last thing that I purchased at Kirkland's is actually right behind me, and if you saw my last video, it was totally there. It is a beautiful rustic looking ladder, and it's a decorative ladder. My kids tried to climb it. That was a big no-no. They learned that quickly, but it is for blankets. It's not a fall specific item necessarily, but I do believe in bringing in the feeling of fall into our home and coziness, and having nice, thick, just really soft blankets is a part of that for me. And so I did get this blanket ladder. I also just needed something to bring a little bit of height to this little corner in our office. Haven't even put a blanket on it yet, but I love it so much. It's just the color I was going for. I was so excited to find that on sale because a lot of the blanket ladders that I was looking at online that just had the coloring that mine does and kind of more of a rustic look to it, we're definitely like $50 to $80 to $90. So really excited about that find. Okay, so now let's go ahead and look at what I picked up at Hobby Lobby. I did end up grabbing a little bit more there than I did at Kirkland's. As I am sitting here editing this video, I realized that there are two things I got at Kirkland's that I forgot to share with you because they were hanging up behind me. But I also grabbed this basket. This one's going to be so cute with some fall stems hanging in it. It was super affordable. I got it for $19.65. I did have a sale. I think there was like a wall decor promo discount. And then I also grabbed some of these taper candles. They're unscented and just wanted to have a couple more on hand. I typically use battery operated taper candles, but wanted to have a couple that I could actually light as well. we'll go ahead and start with the pumpkin. So, how beautiful is this pumpkin? I am in love with this one. Okay, I just love the irregular shape. I love how it has this like cute little curly stem. I love the coloring. It's kind of like an antique white color. And it's just honestly such a beautiful pumpkin. It has the shadowing in between each of the, well, I don't even know, creases. It's just so cute. But this one was $24.99 and then 40% off. So definitely more affordable than the one at Kirkland's. And it comes in a different shape in a green color and a different shape in an orange color. And it's still kind of this same idea. And it does have a nice flat bottom, which I love for obviously styling and putting it on, you know, a shelf or anything, tabletop, part of a centerpiece. So cute. I did end up grabbing a couple of different stems from Hobby Lobby. I didn't go crazy because I did just purchase a couple from a floral, and I also just grabbed a stem from Magnolia, which I'll share in an upcoming video very soon. I have a little haul from them too. But I'm definitely winding down on my fall shopping. I think I'm getting there. I really didn't need a whole lot, but I wanted to invest in just some good staple pieces. But I love this stem so much. It's a really beautiful, like, green with a little bit of yellowy tan in it, and it just kind of screamed fall to me. I think the camera is picking it up to be a little bit more orange than it is in person. When I am just like holding these, I feel like that's a little bit more accurate. I see a lot of green. Each stem is $5.99 and then of course 40% off for the fall sale. 2, 3, 4. I got 5 of them, thinking that I could make a pretty arrangement with 5. So I think that was a pretty good number, and they were super affordable. Last year I had so many of these in my cart. I also had the tree that is made out of these stems. It's like a tabletop tree, so it's like maybe 3 feet tall. Super cute. But I just kept going back and forth thinking, like, I feel like it's like just this much off, like as far as the color that I wanted it to be. And I don't know if I just didn't want to deal with the hassle of spray painting last year. I just really don't know why I didn't end up getting them. But I was really excited to see them out again this year. And if you just separate the branches here, they really are very full. One stem is $12.99, so really not a bad price for what you're getting, because this is nice and full. I just feel like these just look a little bit too faux. Of course they're artificial, but I wanted to do something to them to make them just look a little bit more real. So what I did was I ended up grabbing some spray paint. I already have a couple of different shades of gold spray paint at home, but I'm thinking they're a little bit too dark. So I'm gonna try this one. This one is just called Pure Gold, and it is a little bit of a lighter gold, at least it appears that way looking at the can. So I'm gonna play around with this. I'll probably put it in a video. I may end up like using this mixed with another gold or mixed with like a shade of like brown. I really don't know. If you like simple beginner-friendly DIYs, stay tuned because I'm planning on doing a little fall DIY video. We're gonna transform just a couple of pieces, really simple, really easy, and I think that that's gonna be a really fun one. So stay tuned for that. I've got 3 more pieces from Hobby Lobby, and the next 2 were inspired by my friend Brenda over at Cozyaholic. She shared these in one of her DIY videos, and I just immediately knew that I needed to go to Hobby Lobby and pick these up, so I'm so glad they still had them. I was thinking about this one more for Christmas time, but I do think that it could transition well from fall to Christmas, so I'm probably gonna end up rub and buffing this in that I think a European gold color would be really pretty. So stay tuned for that. She did share that in her DIY video, and it turned out so good and looks so expensive and high end. And so I can't wait to see how that turns out. But this was $10.99 and then 50% off. And then I also grabbed this little guy who is actually a candle holder. And I thought it would just be so cute for like my little bookshelves. The lighting is so weird in here, so I'm trying to like channel this light over here so you can see the inside. But it is a taper candle holder, and I think it's so cute. And this was so cheap. It was essentially $5, $10 and 50% off. So loved this. It's a solid piece. Like, it's got a little bit of weight to it, and I haven't decided yet. It's kind of like a dark gray or kind of a charcoal color. I may end up also doing like a rub and buff or spray paint, or I may just leave it like this because I don't have a lot of pieces in this kind of darker color, and I think that this could add a nice pop to any area. So the last thing I grabbed from Hobby Lobby I thought was so cute and so something that I would find out antiquing, and I could not believe the price. So this little guy was $12, and I did get it 50% off. It's got some speckling detail to it, and it has a glaze on it. I'm not like crazy about the glaze, but I think it's adorable. It's so teeny and just super cute for shelf decor. I was thinking probably not the stems that I purchased in this haul, but I have some smaller ones, and I think you could put just a couple in here and that would be really cute. And I also love that it's everyday decor, so it's going to last through all of the seasons, and I love when I can find pieces like that. All right, that is my haul today. I hope you enjoyed this shop with me, and that it just kind of gave you an idea of what's out there at Kirkland's and Hobby Lobby. Make sure you stay tuned for lots more fall related content, DIYs. We gotta finish this office. I know I keep telling you all about it, but we're getting really close. We've been working on a couple of things behind the scenes and are so excited to put it all together and to share it with you very soon. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to subscribe. I'd love to have you join my YouTube family, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, friends.